Hello and welcome to my Greatest Journey Chronicles playthrough. We were just investigating during the third case, yeah. And yeah, we were just talking to Gregson or Lestri, I don't know, one of them. And yeah, we're just investigating what the fuck, the machine itself, to see what was the trickery behind it, and try to prove Mr. Hairbrain innocent. So yeah, let's continue. Today's trial. Okay.
That was great, Winefly. I had a right laugh. It was a new one on me, that.
Okay.
You know, being cool and not spending the whole time worrying I'm about to be found out.
Okay.
You did keep an awful lot of secrets in all your previous court appearances, didn't you? Yeah, I know those made things hard for me every single time and all.
Just doing my job, Gina.
Watching someone else get in the neck is a lot of fun, actually. Was amazing when you showed that dodgy professor's dodgy experiment was a total fix.
The dodgy professor, as you put it, Gina, is Mr. Naruhodo's client. Yes, I'm starting to wish he wasn't, though.
He's the boss I feel sorry for. So enough to do the impossible?
What do you mean?
Yeah. He's supposed to arrest that other cove, ain't he? And in time for tomorrow and all. You know, the dodgy engineer. What's his name again?
Mr. Drebber, you mean? Enoch Drebber.
That's the one, yeah.
So the police are looking for this mysterious man with the black monocle. I guess they shouldn't. It would be. Maybe it's not a monocle, it's just like a eye patch, you know?
It's putting too much on the boss, if you ask me. He says it's giving him a gut ache.
Maybe it's the... Not here, but I do wonder if it's actually from all the fried food, yeah. Okay, the engineer's whereabouts. He's probably hiding if he's smart, like this, if he, oh my god, if he's smart like the way he, like, everyone's saying, you know, like he would be hiding at the moment, maybe even in another country. So Scotland Yard are trying to track down Mr. Enoch Drebber. I wonder if they've had any luck.
It's really funny looking. Got two eyes who don't match. Saw a glimpse of a picture of him earlier.
I mean, I didn't actually pinch it or nothing.
The old devil's got it.
Sorry, who?
You know, that's Colin Reaper, what's always lugging down glasses, or that...
I'm having such a hard time.
Or that blood-red plonk.
Ah, Lord Van Zeeks. Okay, so we're gonna pay him a visit, then. Because he was blocked out, yeah.
He's always at it in for me, that cove. Don't know what he's always calling about, mind. Probably would have been a pretty good boss, as it goes.
She'd rather be the Reaper's apprentice than a detective trainee? The way I see it, the choice is between a chip-guzzling detective and a chalice-guzzling demigod. You're equally badly off with both. Demigod! You call him a demigod, like chill out, bro.
I suppose you're right. I hadn't thought of it like that.
Gotta put that one to bed.
Anyway, the point is, everyone at the yard's dead set on finding the fishy engineer. There don't seem to be no clues to go on, so they're stuck.
There's nothing that can lead us to Drebber at all.
Okay, Toby the dog.
Where did you find that little mutt then, Gina?
Oi! Don't be so flaming rude, order!
Slight overreaction, don't you think?
Ain't no mutt, alright? Toby's, how'd you put it?
He's a police dog.
Oh yeah, a bona fide detective.
Sorry?
Giving a proper title and everything. Is Chief Inspector Toby to you?
More senior than Inspector Gregson, is he?
Oh, so he's a police dog, is he?
Okay. Police recruit dogs now.
I've heard that they're already being used officially in Germany as part of their city policing. They're used for chasing criminals and such like. They've had a wonderful sense of smell after all.
I have a fairly good sense of smell myself, as it happens. I can tell undergarments that have been freshly laundered from undergarments that haven't. What?
That's nothing compared to this fella, though.
Oh, really?
According to what the boss said, once Toby's here, got a good whiff of your drawers.
Okay.
Good chase that's sent to the other side of the world.
What? To the other side of the world? You mean he can swim? Yeah, I mean dogs can swim.
So Naruhodo, I think you may have missed the point.
I rather a wine, Martin. I just can't believe this little dog has such an incredible skill. But can't you swim, bro?
Telling you, Aldo, there's gonna be more dogs doing their bit for the police in the future. Yes, I agree. Right. One of these days they'll be barking orders at us lot. Not the other way around.
Oh dear, sorry Gina, I don't think I agree with your vision quite that much.
But anyway, whatever you think about that, Toby is Britain's first police dog.
Oh, first one.
Put him down the East End the other day. Someone had just chucked him out the street.
There you go. I knew she'd lifted him from somewhere.
Oh, Gina, you're such a kind-hearted soul, aren't you? To children and to animals.
Yeah, no reaction. Don't give compliments, bro. She can handle them. Do we have anything we can show to you?
Yeah, about that. Oh, yeah.
Maybe he can smell it. About this, Gina.
Yeah, I'm still in Mileras at the moment.
And yeah, and plus, it's like a special oil from France. Yeah, he can definitely find it from there.
I only know A to E.
Yeah, she actually doesn't know how to read.
So if it ain't too much breathing trouble. Actually, Gina, it's the back of the car that's important. Eh? Oh, come. It's just a dirty old smudge in the back, that's all. It turns out that this is a very high-quality French machine oil. It has a very particular scent, apparently. You don't say? Let's have a whiff, then. You sure? I don't smell nothing.
No, we didn't mean you should smell it.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean Toby. Yeah.
Oh. Since the smell is so good, he can track people over the oceans, can't he?
Professor Harebrain informs us that this oil is unique to Mr. Drebber's workshop.
The spray is so cute.
I think he's picked up a scent. So yeah, I mean, if he follows the scent of this oil, Toby could lead us to that dodgy cove's workshop? That's right! That's exactly what we were hoping. Alright then, we'll give it a go. I'll just borrow the 8.
What? Wait, where did you... Oh, it's a pickpocket. Always.
We can lead everyone to that Drebber's workshop. I'll be the boss's boss. I'll be the boss's boss for next week. Oh yes, Gina. I'm sure you'll be promoted.
Poor Gregson. Alright.
Right then, Odo, leave it to me. Sorry. We're gonna get going after that dodgy engineer cove right this minute. Oh, but hang on. Someone's supposed to be on guard duty here all the time.
Afraid we can't help. We need to get on with your investigation as well, Gina.
Oh, right. Oh well, never mind. It ain't gonna be me who gets it in the neck. I'll be the boss.
Poor Gregson again.
Right, Toby? Got it all set, have you? Come on then, Toby. See you later.
Okay.
I do hope the scent of that oil leads them to that swindler's workshop.
I hope she's not alone though. Yeah, I hope so too. A day before the dog swims across the channel to France. Yeah. Okay, let's go up and tell Gregson that this shit, like, you know. Okay.
Oh my, so this is the machine.
Alright, you didn't see it yet.
That was used to deceive people into thinking instantaneous kinesis had taken place.
Yes, that's right. Or rather, it was the machine. It's not the worst where we are at the moment.
What extraordinary lengths Professor Harebrain went to in order to obtain the research grant.
No, the professor was strict as well. He didn't know anything about it.
Yes, of course. It is amazing though, isn't it? The skill of the whole affair is so very British.
You're right about that. You never see such a grand deception in Japan, that's for sure. You're sure about that?
Oh look, is that...
Oh, what the fuck is he doing here?
Hood Van Zeeks?
So I think we're more or less done here, aren't we? Shall we, Mrs.
Already?
Yeah, no, he is the Reaper. Remember, we do well to keep our distances.
But we have permission to be here from the top. Perfectly well allowed to investigate this machine, as long as we don't touch anything.
From the top? Do you mean Lord Strongheart?
Yeah, exactly. You were literally here.
Why are you acting so dumbfounded?
Exactly. So we can stay here and stare at this wreckage for as long as we like.
She could have been at the center of the explosion here, and it wouldn't have bent her steel will. Yeah. But there's nothing to see here anyway, I think. Ugh, least approachable man in the world winner 10 years in a row. What do you mean? You're just scared for no reason.
He's wrong, Mr. Naruto.
Your country and your assistant stand firm behind you. Your whole country. Lord Van Zeeks. Yep. What? Well, beautiful weather we're having, isn't it? I thought I was making it quite clear that I didn't want to be disturbed. Well, apparently Uniponis are unequipped to read the signs. I read them. So, what are you doing here? This area is prohibited. Ah, well, the thing is... Yeah, okay, so to do the job, okay, he cannot handle this with himself. Lord Chief Justice Strongheart granted us permission to investigate. The condition that we didn't disturb anything. You're disturbing me right now, and yet you've managed to yeah, literally. Never mind. State your business, then. Come to think of it, there are quite a few things I'd like to ask Forensics about, yeah. Not least of which is that awful case, even though it's nothing to do with this. Ask away, Mr. Naruto. You won't know unless you try. Oh, okay, already. Okay, first things first. Okay, let me... it's fine. I don't need to say. So, Clint. Okay, that's not how you bring the subject, bro. You literally immediately go for the jugular, right? Like, have some tact, bro. What's the name of your older brother, understand, Lord Van Zeeks? Nipponese always have to be on guard whenever you're around. So you've been investigating me, have you? Oh, no, it's not like that. Well, I don't know, it is a bit like that. My older brother was also a prosecutor. He was the pride of the Van Zeeks family. But tragically, a vicious killer took him from us. Professor, you mean? Is something funny? That's the extent of what you've discovered, is it? Shouldn't be surprised. Sorry? There's more to it than... Lackluster work is very much your trademark, isn't it? You're too kind. Are you... Hello! Welcome, Ofi. Glad you're here. Yeah, he's literally in the scene, and I don't know. We're just investigating. Really, like, barely nothing happened. The guard dog, like, basically it's the first ever police dog, the dog that Gina had. And we gave him like a card to smell to find the accused. And yeah, he sniffed, and now he's gonna go like sniff for clues. And now like we went up and we just like went to start chatting to Van Zeeks. And we like the first thing we did, let's bring up his dead brother. Like no tact at all, Ryonosuke, but you know, he wasn't like, you know, he was still open to answering questions. So we're here, you know, there's not much else. Anyway, but yeah. You're too kind of, you're going to tar all Nipponese with the same brush next. Yeah, literally. So tell me, what's your interest in that historic incident? As it happens, Lord Van Zeeks, there is a rather curious case that's come to our attention. Are you aware of the Madame Tuspel's Museum of Waxworks by any chance? I am, naturally. I believe that since last month, I feature in one of the displays there for public scorn. What? Really? And we didn't get to see that. Come on, man. I wish we have seen that. Of course, the Infamous Reaper of the Bailey would have to be exhibited, wouldn't he? There's literally a statue of Van Zeeks over there, like... Well, a particular waxwork has been stolen from the place and held for ransom. A particular waxwork, which... Wait, you mean... Oh my god, it's the professor! Yes, it's the professor. Ah! Mr. Sholmes is investigating the case as we speak. Yeah. I wasn't aware of that. He's turned as white as a sheet. Yeah. Okay. Are the police trying to look at the engineer, Mr. Drebber, already? Surely that goes without saying. We're very keen to see him found as well. The trouble is, we don't have much to go on aside from the description of the man we heard in court earlier. Which, according to Professor Hairbrain, was of a tall, thin gentleman who has straight white hair and wears a black monocle. So I was just wondering. I mean, I realize it's probably not possible, but we'd very much appreciate any more clues you can give us. Okay. She does, wow, Susato-san really knows how to take the bull by the horns, yeah. She's the spine of this duo, bro. Fine, why not? Okay. Oh shit, okay. I have a photograph of the man here from an investigation 10 years ago. Oh right, he did, yeah, Gina did tell us he had the picture. Oh wow, okay, he's kinda majestic. Okay, though it appears he already had that black monocle at the time. Okay, he does have like that, it's like that Griffith from Berserk vibe. Like, you know, he's like very majestic, very pretty, but he's like genuinely evil. Or maybe he has a reason for what he does, but you know, it's like the hollow cheese that like gives him like the evil thing, and also like the monocle. I don't know. But it appears he already had that black monocle at the time. Okay. What? Oh, no, nothing. Wait, shit. I was just surprised that you shared it with us. Oh, okay. We all need the man's testimony in court tomorrow, which means we have to do everything we possibly can to track him down in the short time available. So, why wouldn't I show you the photograph? Yeah, he works with you. He is not against you, even if he's the prosecutor. What is it about Lord Van Zeeks? Sometimes I just can't work him out at all. Yeah, you're just scared of him for no reason. Like, you still believe in the curse of the Reaper of the Bailey, you know, like there's a ghost or... Chill, bro, he's just a guy. He's just a dude with a lot of aura. That's basically it. He also wants the truth, just like you. Allegedly, we didn't know. Okay. Oh shit. The apprentice is here. I didn't expect them. The filer requested for a trial tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah. She's also gonna be like, feel like he's very familiar too, because it's literally she was literally his assistant, like, because this yes, it's Kazuma. We know, like they already started like drip feeding us the reveal, but yeah, look at her face. You know, like clearly she feels like, as an empath, you know, she feels like there's something going on here. Are you all right? Who is this man, Mr. Naruhodo? Lord Van Zeek's apprentice, apparently. So I'm not the only one. Yeah. Citizen can see it too. Yeah. Lord Van Zeeks, may we speak with your apprentice for a moment? With him? Why? He's gonna disappear. Wait. Yeah, excuse me. And then he leaves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go, Kazuma-sama. There we go. She saw instantly, like psionic vision. Like she can't even, like, you can't even fool her. She's too smart, bro. She's the brains, the bronze, she's everything, bro. Naruhodo's just like a paper cardboard, like literally. I mean, yeah, paper card. Yeah, that's just this. No, he's like a cardboard cutout. So Sato's doing all the heavy lifting at this point. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, he stopped. Kazuma. Wait, I don't believe it! He spoke! Your posture, your presence. Like, it can only be... It's you, isn't it, Kazuma-sama? Wait, did he lose his memory, though? Felt something strange the very first time I encountered this cloaked figure. As if I knew him somehow. Can it really be you, Kazuma? Wait! Too late. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah, okay, we have to tell him. Yeah. How dare he? How dare... Oh my god. Lord Strongheart gave me a Nipponese as an assistant. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. How dare he? So that's the reason why they hid his identity to me. Okay. What is your interest in my apprentice exactly? You act as if you know the man or something. Well, since when has he been in your care? I don't recall you having an apprentice before I left Britain 6 months ago. Lord Strongheart introduced him to me about 3 months ago now, with instructions to mentor him as a prosecutor. But he didn't tell you why, did he? The man appears to be suffering from amnesia. Okay, well, yeah, there we go. Okay, it kind of makes sense now. He's forgotten every last detail about himself. Interesting. He has amnesia? Tomorrow, he will appear in court at my side. Oh shit! That's fucking... okay, like... Oh man, this is so fucking cool. Like, okay. Like, I don't know, like he was, every time he was like on his own, now he's gonna be like duo fight. Like, okay. I don't know, I'm getting hyped, I don't know what to say. This is like fucking cool as hell. What? Is to serve as a judicial assistant. Yeah. On Lord Strongheart's other orders. Yeah. He'll be in court with us? Yeah. Now then, unless I'm much mistaken, I believe this conversation has run its course. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. Definitely saw a reaction there. With Setsun called out like that, it really seemed to hit a nerve, yeah. When she called it Kazuma-sama. Like, wait, that's my real name. You know? Okay. Can I present shit to you? Do I still have the card? Yeah, she actually stole it from us. Look at this crossbow. No, he already knows about the crossbow. Piece of green cloth. Andrew. I'm actually calling it Andrew. Can I present it to you again? The picture you just gave me? What's that? Oh, it's just something I hope. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's a serious case for the defense attempt to extract information from the prosecution by illegal means. Illegal? I get the message, but I don't see what's illegal about me asking. Okay, no reply. Okay, so then I guess there's no point in like trying to get some shit from him. Okay, so we just had like very important information. We got Gina to like with her dog to like sniff for clues. The prison is probably empty right now. We don't need anything from Mr. Guy over there. Maybe we need to like examine shit because perhaps there is actually something to investigate. You know. What a terrible explosion must have been. Even the steel girders have buckled and twisted in the blast. And what they call the birdcage was right in the middle of it all. Just here. Look, Mr. Naruto, that metal grill on the floor. Looks as though it's designed to open. Yeah, true. It does, doesn't it? Wait, what did you say? Duo fight. I'm waiting for my rap battle, yeah. The birdcage could have dropped and disappeared from sight. I don't think there's any doubt that this was a very elaborate hoax, is there? Yeah, it's just like, look, you open, like go down, and that's it. What about this? This wasn't here yesterday. Yeah. Really? But if I'm not mistaken, it's the cage in which the victim was standing before he was apparently beamed through the air. That's right, the birdcage. According to what Professor Hairbrain said in court, it's made of wood. Or more precisely, Japanese cypress, I think. How do you know that? Despite having been an explosion and falling from a great height, it's relatively unharmed. What wonderfully durable construction, wouldn't you say, Mr. Naruto? I understood that the forensic investigation team had taken it away yesterday to examine it. Suppose they must have brought it back here when they finished their work. Okay. But sadly not with the body inside it. No, that's right, yeah, they wouldn't like... Come on, bro. I know we were given strict instructions to not touch anything, but still... this is too important a piece of evidence to overlook. We might need it for the trial. Okay, I knew, okay. Well, we did in fact need to, like, check it out. Alright. Yeah. You'd already met that masked man, hadn't you, Mr. Naruto? Yeah. Okay, let me check this before we continue. Because it's probably gonna be like a hidden, like, compartment bullshit thingy, you know, in it. Ah, look here, Mrs. Sato. Oh yes, the wood's cracked and broken a little. I suppose it because it fell from such a height? Yes, from the height at which the balloon was flying, down into the crystal tower below. A fall of about 30 feet, or 9 meters. Thank you for saying it in meters. Living at 9 meters, that's like... okay, that's kinda high, okay. Maybe the man tragically dead. I just need to visualize, like I have my 1 meter over there, like I have my giant ruler. Like this, just I don't know. Every time I need to imagine like length, I always like picture this, like the big yellow professor's like ruler. I always picture distances with that, and yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, I just can't make it up. I just can't picture like the actual length of shit. Anyway, anything of interest other than that? Okay. Crash down the victim inside, causing damage to his base. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Naruto. Yes, yesterday, in fact, at Lord Van Zig's office. I see. And if Kazuma-sama really is still alive, it means that Mr. Sholmes lied to us. Yeah. I know. We're going to need to speak to him about that. You're going to have to leave now. Oh, the forensic investigation team are due to arrive shortly. If they find you here, it will cause problems. Or solve the problems. Or interference problems. Oh, okay, well, we could do without that, yeah. Alright, we'll be on our way. Let's go, Mr. Sato. Of course. Say thank you, bro. Like, he helped you out and shit, you know? Like, say thank you, bro. That's fine. Let me check something real quick. And boom. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, let's move. So, Madame Taspel's. Yeah, let's go. Maybe Sholmes is over there, like to do his shift of wax, like wax museum thing. I forgot how to say it. Like he called it like his wax stepwary display work. Yeah, where he's just like standing there, not moving. Oh my! No wonder it's called the House of Horrors. I want to go and find the Van Zeek's like Reaper of the Bailey like wax figure. Bro, come on. I click to turn on my heels and go straight home via the confectionery. Being scared makes you crave sweets. I can understand that. I was looking forward to a reunion after 6 months away, but there's no sign of Mr. Sholmes anywhere. That's strange. He should be here investigating the abduction of the waxwork. He's behind the curtain. He's behind the curtain. He's behind the curtain. Oh well, I suppose we'll have to come back again later. I'm so certain he's behind the curtain. Or maybe not, or maybe he's just like having like an elaborate hiding spot thing. Oh, what a horrifying scene! A murder caught in the grisly act! I know, and in case you were wondering, it's one of the big knife. It's the one with the big knife that's supposed to be the killer. I don't think anybody would be in any doubt about that, surely. Did you know that according to the description, the bathtub at the back has no particular significance? What? Really? I would have thought it was meant to show that the killer also walked in a bathhouse peddling criminal wares. Aha! We have a new theory. Okay. Is that Jack the Ripper though? Because the other one was Jane the Ripper. This is Jack the Ripper. This one's posture reveals his weakness. Sorry? The killer's stance leaves him wide open to attack. I'm quite sure I could see him off. With a Susato takedown, then a Susato squash, and finally a Susato smash. Okay. Right? And if that doesn't render the culprit unconscious, a Susato slam should finish him. That's just... Bro, bring Susato to smash, bro. A Susato slam. Sorry, it's rather hard to explain. Leave yourself open slightly and I'll demonstrate. No. Absolutely not. Come on. I mean, she's literally, like I said already, the brains of the bronze. She is literally the bronze as well. She actually like knows actual martial art. I think that's like just like judo or some shit. The old postman is in the hair, obviously. So I can believe he just happened to be in the jury, though. Yeah. I understood that London has a population of 6 million people, and yet you just seem to run into the same people disproportionately often, don't you? Yeah, I feel like something's fixed. I feel like, you know, we're just like pawns in a big game, and like Lord Strongheart, like, you know, purposefully like puts things in place for him to like, you know, carry out his like objective, which is, I feel like it's still noble, but he's still manipulating like the game in its entirety, you know, to make sure like they reach like the justice system he's seeking, you know. But yeah. Let's see. Yes, the heavy curtains in the middle of the House of Horrors. Whatever is on the other side of them, you just know it's going to be terrifying, don't you? The sign says, is the Madame Taspel special exhibit. It seems you have to pay extra to go inside. I know, can you believe that? Pay more money, as if we haven't been scared enough already. It's not my doing, Mr. Naruto. Yeah, why are you screaming at her, bro? Meanie. Alright, yeah, forensics laboratory. Let's meet with Courtney Grimes, I think, something like that. 23rd of October, forensics laboratory. Okay, this looks very goth. I believe this is it. Okay, no, it's Courtney Size laboratory. That chemical smell really assaults the nose, and there's plenty to assault the eyes in here too. It looks as though the doctor isn't here. But we're here now, so we may as well do some sightseeing, don't you think? Well, as seasoned tourists, you've become Mr. Sato. We could just have a little look around. Be careful not to upset any restless souls. Okay. Let's see. Skeleton. Well, look at this. What a magnificent display case. cherrywood has been polished to a high sheen, and the intricate carvings is a joy to behold. Western cabinet makers are very skilled, aren't they? They have nothing to say about this cabinet inside this? Yeah. Are you avoiding it? Like, that's why you're describing the setup. Can't you tell I'm trying very hard? Yeah, literally, again. Very hard to avoid talking about the terrifying contents of the case. It's how I cope. I'll be sure to remember that from now on. Okay. A crow? Isn't a real one? Looks like an owl and a crow up there. I know, and they haven't even twitched since we came in here. Well, no, they wouldn't have. They're taxidermy mounts, Mr. Naruto. Ugh, I was afraid you were going to say that. I've been trying very hard to tell myself they're just sleeping with their eyes open. Yes, I think perhaps you were wise to put something like your Daruma doll on display in the office instead. I mean, there's like actual blood and like very grimy items. Look at all the bottles on the shelves in these cabinets, and what an assortment of chemicals. These ones here are labeled highly toxic. Ugh, that's worrying, because there are also things that look like salt and pepper shakers in here. Oh yes, and they actually say salt and pepper on them. Director probably spends a lot of time in this room, I suppose. Perhaps she has meals here sometimes. Life goes on, even when you're surrounded by death. Yeah, that's kind of a like interesting like thing. You have a dead body lying in your office and you're just eating like McDonald's at the same time. And it would kind of make me disgusted of like eating the meat. Or maybe not, I don't know. You'd be probably like desensitized after a while, wouldn't you? Table and a set of sharp tools. When you consider each in isolation, it all looks like quite innocent. So why is it that when you put them side by side, they seem so horribly disturbing? Maybe best not to ponder it too deeply. Seeing the large tome that's open on the desk does make me wonder, though. How can anybody concentrate on bookwork with this acrid odor of chemicals in the air? Chemicals. You'd better have a cast iron constitution, or a really terrible sense of smell. What about this? Is this like those large jars seem to have pale things floating around inside them? I suppose they're fruit liquors or something, or like the pickled umeboshi plums we make back home. No, that's live organs. Ah, father had jars like that in his laboratory as well. I expect they were human organs in a preserving solution, probably as examples of some rare medical condition. Mr. Sato, there are some things in the world that it's perfectly fine never to know about, ever. Oh! So as I said, I'm sure they're fruit liquors or umeboshi, aren't they? Of course. Okay. He's such a scaredy cat, man. Yeah, what about the... I suppose this is Dr. Scythe's desk. I would not like to work in a place like this. It's very tidy though, isn't it, Mr. Naruto? Imagine how efficiently she must work. The lighting is poor, which is bad for the eyes, and the chemical smell can be good for you. Not to mention the skeleton watching over you as you work, which is definitely bad for the nerves. Well, yes, those are valid concerns, I suppose. I can just about cope with a one-eyed Daruma doll watching over me, that's all. And honestly, I would fuck heavy with having like this room to work in. Like, especially the skeleton. I would love to have a skeleton and like some like crow, like evil-looking animal, like taxidermy. I don't know. Like, I really wish one thing. I would like to have like a deer, like a deer head with like either the skull, like not especially the taxidermy, but like maybe it's just the skull with the horns, or actually just like a no. I'd rather have the bones, like this, the head of a mounted like skeletal like deer head, like, you know, thing, in this, like, you know, instead of like an actual like taxidermized one. I feel like it's cool. I just love like, I don't know, their vibe. Oh my god, she literally has the emo like checker pattern. Okay, she's actually like goth. The inspiration of the artists were actually like a goth and emo shit, but like Victorian era mode. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. I fuck with all this shit heavy, but so maybe he's at home. Is he hiding in the... Nope. Nope. Okay. And I remember... almost said Tena. No, Iris went to a market, so... Prison. Maybe we can go to prison. Okay, he's here. Do we have anything to talk about? No, we do not. So, what else is there to do? Maybe... I mean, probably, like, we didn't, like, investigate everything we needed to investigate in the bottom half of here, so... Yeah, let's check again.
Here's the scorching on the ground that you mentioned.
Yes, and there's what's left of the green balloon's envelope. All clear evidence of the balloon that exploded on the day of the incident.
Poor Professor Hairbrain. I do feel sorry for him that his dreams have been shattered like this.
Someone's well and truly burst his bubble, as it were. That was not funny. Like, first time you ever do a joke. And it's like, ouch, I'm a bad person, yeah. Oops, never mind. What about the guards?
Ah, the crystal tower. I can't believe I'm seeing it at such close proximity with my own eyes.
You've really been looking forward to the great exhibition, haven't you, Miss Sato?
Oh yes, when I found out that I had to return to Japan, I'm afraid I cursed my luck.
But here you are, back in London, gazing up at that magnificent tower.
I know! Perhaps I was wrong to curse my luck so harshly.
Yep. Anything of any interest or value?
What a shame that the symbolic landmark of the great exhibition has been damaged like that.
It's unfortunately the birdcage crashed in the most prominent position possible. It's the gods giving us a warning, if you ask me. Man must travel under his own steam and not cut corners with instantaneous kinesis.
But imagine what might have happened if the birdcage had landed in a slightly different location. The death toll could have been far worse.
True, with all the people, like, you know.
So I think perhaps it was a blessing in disguise.
Well, the gods are benevolent, obviously. I did say it was just a warning. Man must travel under his own steam, or next time birdcages will rain down on all of you.
Your faith is much stronger than I realized.
Well, how do you think I passed the entrance exam for Yuma University? It wasn't by studying alone. Fair enough. You even became a lawyer on sheer luck, bro.
Oh look, a flying balloon. I've never seen one in the flesh before.
I can understand how they fly. Oh, but I think of the view, it must be, yeah. I don't think there's anything of value here. Even though it's like probably a cool dialogue. Okay. So I guess, yeah, there wasn't anything else to investigate here. That's where the experiment was set up. Very high, isn't it?
About 30 feet, I believe, or 9 meters if you prefer. Craning your neck to see up to it starts to hurt after a while, doesn't it?
Yes, we need to get up here, there, and look around properly. Although, if I'm honest, climbing all those stairs make my chest hurt.
Oh dear, I think perhaps you should exercise more, Mr. Naruto.
Okay, yeah, because we can't go back there because the investigation has happened, and we got kicked out by the Zeeks anyway. So... maybe we need to go see Chief of Justice? Nope, nothing here. What are we supposed to do? Oh, maybe show the picture to yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, we have new evidence to show him. Yeah, okay, never mind, this is nothing. The birdcage then. I think he'll give us an insight on the birdcage. Yeah, never mind, I guess not. It's his own experiment, his own, like, machine, but he... okay. Well, never mind. Anyone else we can talk to? Madame Tas spells, Naruto's legal consultancy... maybe... Did we have... what? Okay. What to do, do you know?
Honestly though, I honestly thought I would never have the opportunity to return to Great Britain, and certainly not so soon.
It's funny, for the past 6 months I haven't been able to work in court. Meanwhile, you've been raising a storm in the Supreme Court of Judicature back in Japan.
Please, Mr. Naruto, I may have been dressed as a man, but as a very reserved performance.
That's what your father said in his letter about a Ryutaro takedown is reserved.
Well, anyway, I'm back here in this great capital now, and ready to assist you again, in any way I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sato.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Naruto.
Okay. You did not tell me what to do. So nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Maybe there's something new that popped up here? I suppose not. Maybe in the forensics laboratory? I suppose not again. Is there anything I missed, perhaps? Probably. Like one time, like I was stuck, it was because I didn't check absolutely like there was a very small thing I didn't check in. So maybe that's the case here. Okay, the knives, this. Nope. There's nothing else, I think. Yep. Well. Oh shit, no! Okay, yeah, see? It was so small! Literally, like, it was such a small thing you could click just for the book. Okay, fine. And then we're gonna get, like, the woman, like, what's she called again? Courtney Size will just, the moment we're, like, starting to reach, she's gonna burst inside the room, like, oh, what are you doing? You know? Something like that. I'm expecting something of the sort. Classic trope, you know? Especially because there's nothing else to do, so, you know, what else would there be to do, you know? Look at this big, thick book here. Ah, it appears to be an accounting ledger. It's a record of the forensic investigation team's spending, I think. Oh, what is it? It's clear that the team purchases various equipment and supplies on a monthly basis, but, well, one entry seems rather strange. Really? In what way? They're buying 500 scalpels every month. 500? They must be working really hard on dissecting corpses. I don't know, judicial autopsies are only carried out in certain special circumstances. The scalpel blades can be sharpened too. It does seem a bit strange, you're right. 500 scalpel. Had 500 cigarettes. What could they possibly be using all of them for? Probably melting them down. What did I say? What did I say? What are you doing? Literally. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. See, just simple foresight. It's not even difficult to do. Okay. But I think maybe what they're doing with the scalpels, yeah, brain, okay, profit. Maybe what they're doing with the scalpels is like like for maybe Mr. Jabber, and like you're melting them into like iron to like melting the metal of the scalpels, because it's pure metal like scalpels, right? It's not like different pieces. And I think with that, like they're using it as a material to build like their like how do I say this? Like their machines or whatnot, to cover their own tracks, because he's an engineer and a magician. Like one way they could like be traced is by their supplier, like who supplies the materials for the machinery. So having something like that, like very sneaky thing of like a lot of scalpels, and then he melts it down in his workshop, and then he can do his shit. Like that's a very sneaky way to maybe get materials that he would need. Maybe something like that. I'm thinking that's maybe like the reason why. Maybe it's not, maybe it is. We'll see later. What are you doing? Ah! There we go. Oh, she looks cool. Okay, she looks very cool. Sorry, I had something I wanted to ask you, but you weren't here, so... So you thought you'd snoop around? That's acceptable to you people from the East, is it? Well, what do you want? Lord Strongheart told us she has a snake on her arm. Okay, she's like she got that fit on, bro. Lord Strongheart told us, you see, that it was you who examined the victim's body, Mr. Asman's body, I mean. So we came to. So we came to ask you about your findings, or on Lord Strongheart's advice. What go voice should I give her? Also, I'm just comparing. Like, she does look very much like the guy in the picture, though, doesn't she? Maybe there's either they're related, or she's like. Or he, I don't know which one it is, but like a master crossdresser, I don't know. Because like, they like the white hair, like the fact that it's like silky smooth, and like this 500 cigarettes, 6 scalpels, I mean, thing, I'm thinking there's something going on. And plus the vibe as well, okay. Yeah, if the Lord, okay, what voice should I give her? The Lord, okay, I don't know. I don't have a wide aware of like female voices. I don't have any actually. I'm just bad at them. Lord Chief Justice has given his consent. I'll tell you what our investigation revealed. But when you're done, you must leave immediately. Okay. Good. your findings.
So, you want to know what the forensic investigation team determined from its examination of the scene? The victim, Ori Esman, who disappeared from the experimentation stage amid an explosion, and Mr. Asman, who appeared moments later, partway up the Crystal Tower, were without question one and the same person. That is the team's conclusion.
What? But that can't be right.
If it was an elaborate trick, we can only speculate about how it was carried out. What do you mean? Let's see, if two people who look very similar to each other were involved, they could have made it appear as if one single person had switched place, couldn't they? Very true, but sadly in this instance, that was not the case. The man who disappeared and the man who subsequently reappeared was the same person. The fingerprints at the scene make that quite evident.
Fingerprints.
They're not yet officially recognized as forensic evidence in the British justice system, but one day they will be used as investigative aid as a matter of course. No. They will be used as an investigative aid as a matter of course.
Oh my, but that would mean that the instantaneous kinesis actually took place. No, but like they could have, like the guy could have basically touched everything there before it actually happened. Like, you know, he doesn't have to have done the touching like at the time, exactly at the moment, you know.
So where does that leave us? My team was tasked with investigating, not drawing conclusions.
Okay. Instantaneous kinesis is impossible, and yet the body did move from one place to the other. This hasn't cleared anything up at all. It's made the whole thing even more of a mystery. Yeah. Anything we can show you? Whoa!
Mama, what is this?
Wait. Oh, I think I saw this character before. I think she's called Maria Gori. Maria Carey, I get the joke now. Yeah, like Maria Gori, because it's a guy, a YouTuber I really like. He's called Debastian Sebest, and he makes like Ace Attorney like videos where like it's not like Joe objection lol like funny thing, because there's a lot of that. He actually does like somewhat serious what if scenarios with like Ace Attorney, and he's very, very good. I really like his content. He's been on a like health break for a while now, but yeah, I remember him using her as a character like in his videos. I didn't know where she was from yet, you know. I also knew about Sholmes. At Sholmes we meet him at the beginning, but yeah, no spoilers anyway. Where did she spring from? And did she just call the doctor Mama?
This is a lawyer, dear. Oh.
Hello? To meet you? Pleased to meet you. Yes, I'm a defense lawyer. Ryuno Skinner...
Mama? Yes.
No, wait.
Can I cut this one up?
What?
I've never seen inside an Eastern person before. I want to know what it looks like. Of course you can't. It's a live specimen, as you can very well see.
It's like...
Boring.
You're just talking so chill about like killing people. I think I just had a near-death experience.
Oh dear, Mr. Naruhodo, you're as pale as a corpse.
Then let's leave before I mistake it for one. Well, I think we've done all the investigating we can here for now. If we could just determine the whereabouts of Mr. Drebber.
I'm sure Gina and little Toby won't let us down. Now then, do you think we ought to try to speak with Mr. Sholmes at this point? We have things to discuss, and I'm dying to meet him again after all these months.
Yes, it's quite possible he might know something useful, you're right. We have to find him at Madame Tuspel's. He's supposed to be working there as a temporary waxwork exhibit.
Yes, Iris told me all about his latest unusual venture.
Can't I show you anything though? Like... the picture of this guy that you look very much alike. Maybe that's your husband, actually. Ooh, because, you know, Mama, she called her Mama. So maybe, you know, where's the father? And it's probably the father. This Enoch Drebber. Ooh. Wait, let me... I mean, I cannot present her because... yeah, okay, never mind. Because she's not like... anyway. It doesn't give me the option. So, Madame Tuspel's. Let's go. Yep.
Here we are again at the House of Horrors. I'm afraid I haven't got used to the place yet. I'd still like to turn on my heels and go straight home. By the confectionery, of course.
Citizen really is something of something sweet today. Wait, no. After something sweet today, isn't she? What's the matter?
Look, Mr. Nighthawk, look at that waxwork. I'm quite sure it wasn't there before.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like Mr. Sholmes, down to the very last detail.
Aha!
What is it?
Oh, sorry. I think you'll find that's the temporary waxwork himself. Wait. Did he like purposely think it in his head to like see like? Oh, okay, never mind.
The friend of my dedicated employee.
Oh yes, hello again. It's Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
I must say, I am quite spellbound by the great detective. He is a marvel. My precious waxwork is already back where it belongs.
You don't mean...
But yes, the mystery is solved already.
Wow. Mr. Sholmes can really engage his brain when he's hungry enough.
So as you can see, he has returned to his habitual duties.
Yes.
His habitual duties? Alors, do not disturb, huh?
Okay. Poor Sato-san, she looks very perplexed. Let's kick him in the shins again, come on.
Oh, wait, no.
Can we really not, like, talk to him? No, yeah, obviously we can, yeah, of course we can.
We really do need to speak with Mr. Sholmes, and I am longing to say hello again. But where is he?
I love this guy, he's literally baiting, like... I think you might find that he's quite nearby, actually.
Oh! What are you...
Boom! Indeed, my dear fellow, it is I! The world-famous great detective in waxwork, Sherlock Sholmes. Please do us a Sato takedown on him, out of sheer shock. No, okay, she actually fainted. Sato-san! Sato-san! Okay. When it's us that surprise her, like she goes like instantly grappling us to the ground, but like, okay, bro, my most humble apologies.
I thought I'd died and gone to eternal paradise for a moment via London.
My dear madam, allow me to make amends by offering you a tasty free deduction at some point, as long as it's not of questionable street food quality.
I don't understand. Why are you working as a waxwork here, Mr. Sholmes?
Merely a secret identity, you understand? Though the case is largely solved now.
Largely solved?
We were talking about the waxwork abduction, I presume. Indeed we are, my good fellow. As I predicted, it was as easy as a proverbial pie. Though I confess, I am yet to partake of a pie, proverbial or otherwise, or any food so far today for that matter. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought there was gonna be like Madame Tuspel's like coming in like to beat his ass for moving out of duty. He's actually hungry. That stomach rumble echoed around the whole museum. So how did you manage to solve it so quickly? Ah, well, I do remember I said it was largely solved. Anyway, I simply negotiated with the culprit. Are you familiar with the so-called telephone?
Oh yes, it's a most modern invention, allowing you to hold a conversation with people far away. In Japan, only the imperial capital and a handful of other cities are connected as yet.
This morning, the telephone call was received here from the perpetrator of the abduction. As such, I was able to negotiate terms, and in the end, the waxwork was returned. That's amazing! Just between you and I. It would appear the culprit had always intended to return the stolen waxwork in any event. Yeah, because they used it. Yeah, shit. Because they used it as the fake Mr. Assman for like do the disappearing trick, you know? Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, but I thought whoever was responsible had demanded a ransom, no?
Yes, I think perhaps the ransom demand was necessary to avoid unwanted suspicion regarding the true motive.
But does that not mean your negotiating was entirely unnecessary?
A fact that I must ask you to keep from Madame Tuspel's at all costs. A hungry young iris awaits my return to Baker Street, after all. Poor Iris. Nothing. Do I sense that you have some business with this great waxwork? Yeah. I mean, let's talk to you first. I want to talk to you, man. Enoch Jabba. We're in the process of trying to track somebody down. Oh. Yes, a man by the name of Enoch Jabba. He's a swindler who duped Professor Hairbrain, and the engineer who built the kinesis machine. A swindler and an engineer. Quite the modern man. He also seems to be a conjurer of sorts too, with considerable knowledge of stage magic. We really need to locate him before the trial resumes tomorrow morning. But we have so few clues to go on, that's the trouble. Do you have any good ideas? I have no data yet. It is a capital mistake to have good ideas before one has data. If I knew something of the man's appearance at least, I may be in a better position to help. Yes, Trevor's appearance. Fortunately for you, however, presently I have little to occupy myself and little to fill my stomach. As soon as you find any clue, no matter how small, I should gladly give you my thoughts on it. Okay, I'll show you that after. Kazuma's oh yeah, let's go in the nitty-gritty business. Mr. Sholmes, did you lie to us? You're Mr. Naruto. Stay that piercing stare. What is this about? Last winter, when we were first on our way to Britain aboard the steamship. Going to business. Your words were very clear. So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. You told us that it was murder. And you examined Kazuma-sama's body. Indeed, and wherein lies the problem? We met him earlier today. The victim, Kazuma Asogi. Ho, not cutting corners, okay. And he's not smiling either. You're quite sure? He was wearing some sort of mask and was apparently suffering from amnesia. But yes, I'm quite sure it was Kazuma-sama. You must have known at the time, Mr. Sholmes, that he wasn't actually dead. Well, I can only assume I was so swept up in the murderous atmosphere of the moment. But the fellow who wasn't dead at all. Priceless. I don't suppose that performance would pass murder, would it, Mr. Naruto? Could believe that the crewmen present at the time made a mistake. But not you, Mr. Sholmes. Yeah, you cannot fool us anymore. I will now tell you something of the first importance, my dear fellow. Good detectives are wont to lie. It will serve you well to remember that. Please, Mr. Sholmes. Tomorrow in court, you will find yourself on the threshold of a very great mystery. But now, I'm afraid that is all I can say. Okay. Let me examine this shit. Okay, I guess we don't even get to check like behind it. Even though like the great... Okay, well whatever. Let me present you my shit. Yeah, the photograph of Jabba. Mr. Sholmes, would you cast your eyes over this photographic print? It's of Mr. Enoch Jabba, the face of the engineer we seek. Well, all Englishmen look broadly the same, of course, so looking at the photograph won't be particularly instructive. Okay, he like... Yeah, he knows this guy. Are you alright, Mr. Sholmes? Yes, forgive me. Very interesting, this. Very interesting indeed. What's wrong, Mr. Sholmes? Is that the professor? Is that one and the same person? I have a suggestion, Mr. Naruto. Will you indulge me? Oh, well, what is it? As I explained to you when you arrived, the missing waxwork has been returned. And I personally reinstalled it in the exhibit from which it was taken, behind those thick curtains. It's gonna be Trevor! It's the same person! It's gonna be the same person! It's gonna be the same person! I'm telling you, it's gonna be the same person! I know for a fact it's the same person, come on! Oh yes, the professor exhibit, isn't it? Would you like to see it? For a mere 5 shillings, and that's a special one-time only price, you understand? What? The opportunity won't come again, I might add. Wouldn't you like to see the fruits of my labor? Oh, well, we do have a rather pressing investigation to carry out. Perhaps we could postpone? The price is a very reasonable 5 shillings. I think you'll find it's well worth it. Okay. Are you being quite serious, Mr. Sholmes? Surely you need only look at my expression. To if this seriousness or silliness. I can never tell, which that's the point.
Very well, it couldn't hurt. Here's your 5 shillings.
Wait, she just gratefully received. So, the special exhibit awaits behind the curtain. I invite you to peruse it at your leisure. There we go. He's gonna go back to like being a statue.
Well, the money has been spent, so let's go and see the special exhibit.
Through those heavy curtains at last. It's gonna be him. It's gonna be Drebber. Professor and Drebber are the same person. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. 5 shillings we'd have to pay. It doesn't seem right to... Yeah. Come on, let's go.
No, okay.
Come on, don't stop. Could ask Jen to retrieve... Okay, bro. Go in. Come on. Drebber and the professor are the same person. I'm telling you. Okay, please. I'm telling you. Oh. Not all of it. Okay. Well, I guess... fuck's sake. Ugh.
Oh dear, I felt a shiver run down my spine as soon as we walk in here.
Mr. Sato, I say we turn our heels and go straight home via really big confectionery.
We certainly can't do that. We paid 5 shillings already.
Chiro. Okay. But actually, now I'm looking a little more closely. Yeah, we've paid good money to see an exhibit that's clearly incomplete. The nerve of the griddling detective is far more terrifying than anything else in this place. Okay, I guess I won't have my hypothesis proved just yet. This may be what Mr. Sholmes meant when he said the case was largely solved, yeah. Be that as it may, Mr. Sholmes heavily implied that there'd be a clue about the engineer in here, didn't he? But where? We've paid 5 shillings. They do 5 shillings worth of investigation, alright. Yeah, whatever, I forgot to say it.
Yes, we will get what we paid for.
There's that fear of frustration that's making Sato-san's voice tremble. Okay.
Who's this character? This part of the exhibit is just as disturbing as Rest. It looks so real.
He seems to be a young man in a white overcoat.
And he has a large shovel in his hand, too, look.
Perhaps we should investigate it in a little more detail. Bro, stop taking a piss. Please show us his face. Why are you hiding his face? Like, come on, like, literally, it's the same cross. Yeah, again. Literally, yeah, it's literally the guy. It's literally the professor. You can see his face very well, can you? Perhaps if I just...
Oh, do you think you should be manhandling the exhibit, Mr. Naruto?
I'll put it exactly as it was, don't worry. There we go. I told you.
Ah! What on earth? How can... I don't believe it.
Wait, shit.
Yeah. Mr. Naruto, is it possible this man is...
Yes. A young version of Miss Enoch Drebber.
The color of his hair is different, but... it's unmistakably him.
We got a cool portrait too. He looks like he's from another game.
Indeed it is.
Oh no, it's him.
Mr. Sholmes!
This man is the subject of your present hunt, I believe?
Yes, that's right.
Just who is this man?
Wait, and why is he here in this exhibit?
And why does the convict behind him have no head? The head was missing when the model was returned by the thief who stole it. What a surprise. So then the case isn't yet solved, is it? Did I not say so myself? Largely so, were my words, I believe. But I must locate the missing head to the suite, as Madame would say, or I'll be in grave trouble. A very hungry Iris still awaits my return to Baker Street, preferably with rations. Ah! Okay.
Do you know, though, something about this room is strange.
Strange? What do you mean?
Well, the displays in the House of Horrors are supposed to depict real events, are they not?
Indeed they are, Mr. Sato.
Do go on.
And as terrifying as they are, the scenes in the other exhibits are believable. But this one...
it surely could have never really have happened, could it?
I think it's time I educated you a little. Ooh. about the nature of the incidents involving the professor 10 years ago. Yes. Lore! Finally, okay. Verse. Tell us the truth, man. Give it to us straight. I believe I told you a little about the professor yesterday, did I not? He took the lives of 5 victims. Everyone being either a member of the aristocracy or royalty. All were attacked by an anonymous hunting hound and had their throats ripped from their bodies. Anonymous hunting hound. The hound of the Baskervilles. Okay. So maybe it's related to the Dresden case. Okay, it's related to the Dresden case. The how is he called? The Van Ziek's like brother case. The wax sculpture that like a ransom, which is like probably like Enoch Drebber, and the professor. All of those are like one big like massive like thing, you know. All were attacked by any more something. Yeah. Oh gosh, a deliberate hound. How awful. Taking the life of his 5th victim, the killer was apprehended. He was a case of unprecedented magnitude in Britain, you understand. Accordingly, the professor was tried in a closed court. No members of the public were permitted. Closed court? So you mean that the professor's identity... As you surmised, my dear fellow. His identity was never made public. Actually, he was found guilty and was summarily sentenced to death by hanging. He was buried in a grave at Lowgate Cemetery, which adjoins the rear of the prison where he had been held. However, that was not the end of the affair. Oh! The very night that he was buried, the convicted man came back to life. Came back to life? He clawed his way out of the ground and emerged into the moonlit graveyard. The exhibit here depicts that very scene, as described by the sole witness of those chilling events. There was a witness, but of course, my dear fellow, he was none other than the young man in the white overcoat, Enoch Drebber. How you saw it happen? Yeah, and maybe that's like a giant like bullshit. Sorry. Maybe it's a giant bullshit because he's like a swindler, a creator of hoaxes, you know. And perhaps he did all of this, you know, for a reason I do not know for now. The young witness. So there's a waxwork model of Enoch Drebber. 10 years ago, the convicted professor had been having been gibbeted and buried, emerged from his grave in the dead of night. The sole witness to that unimaginable scene is this young man. From appearances, I would say he was about 20 years old. It's so horrifying. Scared out of his wits, the young Drebber ran to a nearby police station to report the incident. The sheer terror of what he'd seen is said to have turned his hair white overnight. As shown in the photograph we have of him, his hair is completely white. So for the following few days, the story of what he'd seen was on every front page of the capital. The public was frantic for every last detail about the killer who'd come back to life. As you've seen, an exhibit was even created here at Madame Tussbell's. I can quite understand why the man's hair turned white, certainly. But what I don't understand is what Mr. Drebber was doing in the first place, in a lonely graveyard in the middle of the night. Yes, what was he up to? Yeah. The professor's acts of terror threw London's upper classes into complete panic 10 years ago. It was a really great scandal, one might say, at the very highest levels of society. And since the killer's identity was never made public, the rumors abounded. After all, no killer has ever before systematically employed a dog as a weapon of murder. Hey, I know one of them. I know some dude called Sirhan Dogan, with his dog Anubis, who did basically the same thing. Right? Yes, I can imagine the impact the case must have had. But in time, of course, the rumors abated. So too did the talk of the shocking witness account of the convict who came back to life. He was forgotten, dismissed as a dubious ghost story, as a preposterous parlor tale. But why did people stop believing it? Why? Simply because there was no resurrection to speak of, as was established in fact. What do you mean by no resurrection? The police investigated the grave in Lowgate Cemetery and published their findings. The convict's body was found to be buried exactly where it had been following the execution. No! But that would mean Mr. Drebber.
Must have lied to the police and the newspapers. How could he?
It would appear to be the only logical explanation. Yes, the young man subsequently vanished from society, and nothing has been heard of him since. It's rather striking, then, that he should resurface now, don't you think? Of course, a convicted murderer couldn't really have come back to life, that's not possible. But Trevor's hair is unusually white, and if that's really did happen overnight as a result of shock, it's hard to believe the incident was an out-and-out lie. Interesting. Okay, let's examine the face. Yeah, let's examine him. That's part of the exhibit. It's just as disparate. Yeah. He has a large shovel. Yeah, okay. Yeah. What more? Yeah, I forgot to investigate. I didn't investigate this because I was too excited to investigate the face. What's this here? Well, this would appear to be a lens in the middle, so
I believe it's probably a camera.
a camera.
It's so small.
This technology is incredible, isn't it? I mean, what about Mr. Shum's fingerprints?
I think perhaps you should treat Mr. Shum's inventions as exceptions to the rule. But anyway, why would the man be in a graveyard at night with a camera?
I wonder. Perhaps he was trying to capture the moment and that body came back as a ghost on film.
We'll just borrow this for a little while, I think.
Did you actually take the camera?
I look at the photographic plate inside the camera. You can see what picture was taken.
It's a photographic plate.
It's a piece of glass coated in a special emulsion that reacts to the light coming in through the lens.
It's actually silver.
If we open the cover at the back of the camera, we should find it. Let's have a look.
You should see yourself, so to say. Your eyes are shining. You really do like machinery, don't you? What about the lamp? That's quite a large lamp the man's carrying. Is it a lantern? It's not unlike a Japanese chochin paper lantern, actually, is it?
Lamp, lantern, chochin. The point is it casts very little light to be walking alone in a graveyard at night with only this.
Well, I certainly couldn't do it. I'm not sure I could visit a graveyard at all, even in broad daylight, to be honest. Okay. Let's see what's in the camera. But would it have actual, like, information, you know?
What a wonderful machine!
Oh, there's blood! You really love contraptions like this, don't you?
Oh yes, anything mechanical I find absolutely irresistible.
Almost irresistible, surely.
Well, whenever I see a pocket watch, for example, I can't help myself, I simply have to take it apart.
That's worrying. No.
Yes, father tells the time by the rumblings of his stomach now.
He's given up what having a watch. Okay. Interesting hobby. Poor Professor McToba.
Does she have a case of autism, perhaps? I don't know. Look, Mr. Naruhodo. What is it? On the bellows, just here. There seems to be some very dark red stains.
Yes, you're right. It looks like blood, actually.
Oh my!
I'm sure it's not what you're thinking. No, it probably is. What about the thing? Yeah, the silver. Oh, look, the cover came open.
Yes, now there should be a glass plate inside. You have to change the plate with each new photograph you want to take, you see.
Something wrong.
There is no plate, it's been removed. What a pity.
But I suppose if you think about it, this wouldn't be the actual camera that was used at the time, just like the waxwork isn't the real actual person. We never have found a photographic print of the executed convict coming back to life anyway.
Oh, yes, you're quite right, of course.
Poor Sato-san, she looks devastated. Okay. Well, the lens, yeah, there's blood. We have asserted this. What about the grave here? Okay, nothing else but this to investigate. What's the number 139 mean, though?
This must be the killer. The fiend knows is the professor.
Yes, I think so. According to what... Wait, shit. According to what Madame Taspel said. He killed 5 victims, all of noble or royal blood.
The waxwork is so lifelike, isn't it? Like all the models in this place.
I know, it looks like it could start moving at any moment, doesn't it? If only it had a head, that is. So I should examine it in a little more detail. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, the head.
So this is the condemned man.
Yes, the so-called professor.
Then perhaps his head was chopped off by a guillotine. But unable to find peace, he emerged from his grave as a headless ghost.
Do we really have to entertain such terrifying ideas, Mrs. Hato?
Anyway, I'm sure the model had a head once. There's a metal fitting for it, see? And perhaps Mr. Sholmes absent-mindedly forgot to reattach it.
It's an extremely absent-minded detective you're describing, isn't it?
Perhaps the thief absent-mindedly forgot to include the head when he or she returned it to the museum?
I think it's on purpose to hide the identity of the, you know, would be critically good information to have his face. Probably someone that looks like Assman, you know? Yeah. Could there have been some reason why only the head as it was in return? Yeah. Well, whatever the reason, it means we don't know what the face of the infamous prostitute looked like, do we? Oh. Something called just inside the convict's jacket there. It looks like a piece of broken glass. And it's quite a big piece too. It's very thick, isn't it? It's about 5 times thicker than a normal window glazing, I'd say. But work. Yeah, it was the model that fell down from the. It's the model that was thrown down and like it landed on his neck, which was twisted and, you know. Yeah, and that's the glass from the crystal tower. I got it, bro.
This vessel must have been made thick to increase its strength, but why? Well, perhaps because the glass had to span a particularly wide.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to give all these clues. We get it.
You don't mean?
Exactly. The crystal tower, the great exaggeration.
Why would the glass from the crystal tower be lodged inside his waxwork jacket?
Makes you think, doesn't it? Yeah. I know. I get it. Earlier in court, we established the kinesis experiment was a trick. And then we discovered the fragment of glass here in this waxwork. Is it just a coincidence? It is not.
Ah! What is she doing here? What the bleeding nose? Oh no! What have you got undone? Gina, what are you doing here? I asked Iris, and she said this is where you'd be. So
okay.
Gina, it's not so loud in the museum.
Madam, the smell as well have you take up a position as a waxwork if you're not careful. I think there might be more. There might be more of a pressing concern.
I still had some flash powder left from 6 months ago, so. Alright, Gina, we understand, but please, put down the gun.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Sorry, I got scared.
Try being the one in the other end of the barrel. So, what brings you here, Gina?
What brings me here? What do you think? We found it. We found the Dodge's Cove's workshop.
What? You found Trevor's workshop?
Yep. Now, Toby's nose took me straight there. The boss and the others are hiding over there now in a drag, so come on. Here's the address. I got the boss to write it out. Oh, thank you, Gina. We'll make our way there at once.
Yeah, the dog is actually very good then.
Alright then, see ya there.
Okay. Impressive work. Yeah, he got bested by a dog. Like he's like moral is crushed. You go, don't mind me. I'll just stay here. I'm being still. What? I know my place. Exhibit over there. Oh dear, someone is feeling sorry for himself. Let's go, Mr. Sholmes, you're coming. Your words hearten me, I must say. But if I were to shirk my duties, yeah, Madame would have me pay monetary recompense, and Iris's dinner plate would be empty once more.
Forget that, I'll pay for everything.
Ding! He's gonna... there's not a moment to lose with your friend. I shall hear a carriage at once. The offer to share the cost from Mr. Sholmes, then. I should gladly pay half, Mr. Naruto. Thank you, Mrs. Lo. Where did you get the money? I thought you literally had no money, bro. You're right, let's go. Whoa, we're already there, okay. No time wasted. Trevor's workshop. That looks like Oh, it's another super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine, but this time it's not made of wood. I think it's the actual real deal. You know? And it would appear so. Only a prototype, naturally. Ah, so you got it then? Gina, well done for finding this place. In such a little time. You've really worked miracles. It's Toby, yeah? Who's the miracle worker? Okay. What the fuck is this face? I thought your lot would show up before long. Hello, Inspector. That one's knitted brow. He's so pissed. Looks like he's eating a lemon, not a bag of fiction chips. So, Inspector, is there any sign of the engineer? Sadly not. We didn't find a soul here. What a shame. Well, thank you for letting us know about this place and giving us the chance to investigate. According to what Gina tells me, we only found it thanks to a clue that you lot turned up. Wouldn't want to say, go to Paris with a debt of gratitude not paid now, would I? Thank you. Would I? Anyway, if you're open to snoop around in here, I'd get cracking. Our forensics and the forensic investigation team are on their way as we speak. Them again, but you've got the picture by now. You don't take too kindly to lawyer types. Right. So then, my dear fellow, let's turn this place upside down whilst we have the chance. And you, Sholmes? Pardon? You take even less kindly to great detectives than they do to lawyers. Very droll, Gregson, very droll. But you may consider me nothing more than an inconspicuous waxwork model. Right then, let's see what we can find in here. Okay. Let me breathe a little. Let me get something to. Let me drink some water. Okay. Sorry for the pause. Okay, this is very red. This is obviously like something we're supposed to look. This is for a crossbow. It's an European style quiver of arrows with steel bolts inside. Oh, do you suppose? Crossbow bolts, these. Just the right size for the bow you'd lot turned up at exhibition grounds. In other words. Yep. It's more evidence to support your theory. Also show that Drebber was the one pulling the strings behind the scenes of the whole scam. Okay. Very good. Is this of importance? I'm sorry, Mr. Naruto, that machine is covered by the special dispatch. Okay. There would be serious repercussions if you were to investigate it from the crown and the government. They don't give no shits, bro. Be like, getting all their grubby hands on top of it. Well, these two don't seem to be holding back. Yeah. It's got hollow inside. No working parts or devices of deception to be seen. My dear fellow. No change dropped on the floor or nothing. Not even a bone for Toby, yeah? My dear fella. British people are very much ruled by their own ideals, aren't they? I think that's just these two, Mr. Sato. I think, yeah, he was actually building, like, from the hypothesis of Hairbrain. He actually was building the real machine to see for himself, you know, because he's an engineer as well, so he probably had the curiosity. Or, you know, something of the sort. Huh. This appears to be most interesting. Yes, most interesting indeed, wouldn't you say? It's an impressive looking back massager, that's for sure. Know that if you hit your shoulders a few times with that, your aches and pains will soon go away. It's a Royal Society trophy for excellence in science. A young scientist could wish for no higher honor. Ah. Would you like a massage? No, I'm fine. Thank you. I had no idea it was such a grand thing. I think it is becoming increasingly clear that there's much more to this Mr. Enoch Drebber than conjuring tricks. Couldn't agree more, my dear madam. And how about you, Mr. Naruto? Wouldn't you like to take it with you? Or your tired shoulders, of course. Is it going to let that go easy? It's curious though, isn't it? You would expect such an important trophy to be proudly on display somewhere, not haphazardly cast aside.
English gentlemen can be quite a mystery at times.
Maybe it's a fake as well. What about this plane here? What on earth is this?
A new airplane, Mr. Naruto. One day, scientists believe it will allow humans to fly freely in the skies. That's how the trick will be described, is it? Sorry?
Well, it's actually suspended by a thin but very strong cable, isn't it?
Well, the model is, yes, but the real aeroplane would actually fly in the sky.
Well, suspended from somewhere even higher in the sky, of course. Because large metal objects obviously can't really stay in the air mid-air unsupported.
So to you, the solution is even taller towers?
That's actually not a bad idea. Like, having like a transportation system, but it's actually a wire. Like, it's literally just a wire that just gets caught. Hey. But I mean, it would be kind of like ineffective, like in terms of like what we already have. But it's a cool idea nevertheless. We cannot touch Gregson. Let's go. Let's see up there.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to go up, bro. Yeah, I was just trying to go up, bro. Come on.
Okay. I don't want to click there. I want to. Yeah, there we go. The giant zapper. Okay, nothing. I guess there's nothing here. Never mind. So, what's this place? The big door.
This door doesn't want to open. Yeah, looks like it's got a pretty hefty lock on it.
The specialist locks, but something's way of it from the yard. So hands up. So hands up till he gets there.
With permission, Inspector, I could have that lock open in less than a minute.
Well, you don't have permission. And no one has given it to you. Look at that smirk. I never saw him do the smirk. Weeks in the class though, he really enjoyed that. Yeah. I don't know. Finally, a power trip.
Well, that's the sound. There's no sound of anybody on the other side.
No, Jobber must have fled at the first sign of danger. Holy shit, that scared me. The fact that it was a reverse jump scare. Like it was pure silence instantly. Instead of, like, because it was like a loud music playing very happy and then instantly silence. What the fuck?
Oh, is something wrong with Sato? Well, I thought I heard a noise from the far side of the door. Well, Gina, did you hear it too? I heard it and all. What do you reckon, Toby?
Right, mind your grace. Whoever's in here, open up. This is Scotland Yard. There's someone escaping.
My, someone is in here.
Ah, this rotten bleeding lock. Giving you permission. He comes. What comes around? Yeah, it comes around. You know, I forgot that saying, but you get what I mean. My dear Gregson, as I said only minutes ago, if only it were a countenance, I could have knocked the door in less than a minute. Fine, I'll take the rap for it. Just get us through that blasted door. Click. Yeah, you may enter at will. Whoa, you've got minutes with seconds, I think. What the fuck? He's good at this. Holy shit. Okay. Time is of the essence, I feel. What are we waiting for? Okay. Think forward, I suppose. This is an emergency. There's a strong possibility that beyond the door is the... Then go run! Stop! Be prepared for action, my dear fellow. Yes. Set to takedown mode. Come on. Wait, did he hang himself? Wait, okay, no, never mind. Okay, I saw the stool for instantly. I thought of that. Okay, what's happening there? Why is everything upside down? Rats, and there ain't no one in here after all. But there must be. It was only moments ago that we heard those noises. Maybe that was the son of Jabber running away. But there's only one door to this room. Well, we have multiple places we can look at. I mean, I know this could afford an escape route. Those skylights are too high. Look, there's literally footsteps on top of the ceiling, and there's like many places you could look in, like you lock yourself inside, maybe like a safe or some shit. Yeah. What's up there? Are they footprints on the ceiling? Blow me, what do we have? What do we have here then? Looks like someone was trying to burn something in a hurry.
Oh, that looks like a set of blueprints.
To what? Professor Herbin's barmy machine, is it? Blimey, if we had these, there'd have been no need to muck about trying to investigate all that scrap metal.
There's something of great interest here, too. This rope was laying on the floor at the foot of that pillar. A rope? What's significant about that? Never mind. You see, but you do not observe, Mr. Naruto. We must investigate the entire room thoroughly, and before the forensic investigation team arrive too.
Yeah, there's literally a bomb. There's a bomb in the middle of this place, you know.
Mr. Sholmes, have you found something? Ah, Mr. Naruto, yes. In point of fact, something rather fascinating. What do you make of this? Let's see. I've never seen anything like it before.
He's just taking a piss. He's just taking the piss. He knows we know nothing.
It looks like a bundle of 6 cigars. Yeah, Mr. Sato, what's the matter? Surely that's a time bomb, isn't it?
What? Did you say?
A time bomb? Sorry, but what is a time bomb exactly?
Well, and Sholmes was just trying to take the piss out of us. Like, this is a very serious thing here. Eh?
Yeah, again.
You surely are one of a kind, Mr. Naruto. I won't take that as a compliment. Yeah. Fucking bad.
You don't know nothing, do ya, Odo?
You haven't got a clue of what it is either, have you, Jin?
I read you to consult the dictionary later, Mr. Naruto.
But this particular specimen is no time bomb, though I confess it has a very similar appearance.
Oh, well, thank goodness. But then what is it?
I see, so that's it.
Goodness, Mr. Sholmes, have you seen to the heart of the matter?
There are times when I consider my lot most unfair. For I'm fated never to know how it feels to flounder as you do when a puzzle presents itself. But I have learned to accept the hardships that come with being a great detective, Mr. Sato. Here we go. I feel a great deduction incoming. Once again, I can draw two conclusions from the scene we see before us. The first is that the inverted nature of the furniture in this room is the work of Jabra himself.
Oh, but how could you...
And the second conclusion is the small device on the floor here is without question completely genuine. It's completely genuine. Wait, what?
Please, Mr. Sholmes, you must explain everything.
It would be a pleasure. After all, it is a great detective's civic duty to teach Scotland Yard the finer points of the trade. Well, Inspector Gregson seems to like the idea anyway.
Oh, you deflected the Inspector's glare with such fortitude there, Mr. Sholmes. Well done.
You're too kind, my dear madam. I hereby dedicate this great deduction to you. Can you stand just there, Mr. Sato?
Oh, yes. I'd be delighted.
So, shall we begin? No, it's gonna be it for today. We're gonna do the grid deduction because the grid deductions usually like take 30 minutes. Yeah. So I'll keep the grid deductions for tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. There's not so much to say for today. You know, like it was good. Like there's funny jokes. I like this case actually. It's actually a great case. It's very entertaining. You know, compared to like some other ones, you know, which were like a bit of a drag. Like, well, this one is like really good. I'm enjoying all of it. Like, there's like twists and turns every time. Like, you know, even if you predict some shit, there's still some new shit coming in. So, you know, that's great. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.